Hi guys, Mitch King with Trade Stocks America with a Friday morning, April 15th, 2011 daily stock report. Hope you guys have your taxes done. Here's the Dow 30. Went to a lower low today of 12,163. Had a nice rebound toward the last few hours. Looks like we'll probably have a follow through on the upside after today's rebound from the low. Maybe last for a day or day and a half. Depends on what we see on economic data tomorrow. Nasdaq Composite also went to a lower low, had a nice rebound at the close to basically a break even. And the S&P 500 had a low of 1302, had a nice rebound to 1314. I'm thinking that we'll probably have a slight rebound here if the data tomorrow is not too negative. And we could be starting a little bit of just a snapback rally here after the 4 or 5 down days we've had in a row. Here's the Russell 2000 up 0.4% today. Also after having a low of 816.50 and rebounding up about 11 points on the Russell 2000. So had a little bit of a rebound. Maybe a bottom was put in today. Could be for several days on an index like this. Very conceivable to move up to 845, 850 on the Russell. Here's that T2108, the chart that shows the percentage of stocks above the 40-day moving average, showing 53.8% here on the right in that little white box here, in that yellow circle. And at the very top here was about 75% of stocks were above the 40-day moving average last week. I think it was last Thursday or Friday. Dropped down about 51%, which is a pretty big drop. My guess is that we'll probably rebound up in this, which is correlating with the market rebounding for a couple days. I'm looking really short term here, and the market's returning back to a news-driven market and based on the economic type of data or earnings. Speaking of earnings, Google had some earnings at the market today, so it's down to 545, which puts it around here. But what I did was I clicked on this minus sign to make it a wider view going back to last September. And this is likely to kind of cast a negative sentiment over the tech stocks, which is the Nasdaq Composite. Here's CMG making higher highs, all-time new high today, 285.97. Still trending up. Let's take a wider view. Looking good. Very volatile stock. Close MRX today, break even. Monsanto pulled back. Not looking real good on these ag chemical stocks. I put this stop loss with this one is somewhere around 66 or some sort of break even, since you're probably up $1 or $2. It was up to 70 here a couple days ago, so maybe some of you guys closed that position there. Apple's not performing well. Looking for this 330 to hold. I'd consider having a stop loss when it breaks below this level right in here, which is 330. We're at 332. Couple oil stocks, BEXP, starting to move up here. SWN made a clear, decisive move, higher high today, 39.07. Looking for about 41 here. And BTU, which is Peabody, slightly higher high. Looking for this to get over 68, maybe 69 bucks. Following through with VHC, kind of getting weaker here. This could dribble down below 20. Interesting to see TXCC starting to break down a little bit after this low price bull short extended its move up and took its time. So that's not a good pattern to stay in it past that original point where we anticipate it to break down below 4. For you day traders or short-term traders, this ACOR is going to be quite a wild ride. We should get some good swings on the long and the short side tomorrow. Had some news that halted it. It should pop a little bit at the first half an hour to an hour, and we could see some good short setup and some good long scalps. So I'll see you in the trading room for those of you guys who are scalping, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.